Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Sadaa's Green Life. I really hope you all are safe, healthy and happy. We've been attempting a lot of vegan recipes on this channel in this vegan recipe series, and most of them are substitutes for dairy because that is where I think a lot of vegetarians come and get stuck with what are the substitutes to curd, milk, butter, cheese, etc. etc. But today I have come with a recipe that is a substitute for chicken. Yes, now most of you all know that I have been vegetarian for a very long time and I turned vegan 7 years ago. During my childhood, I have had my mother make this curry with obviously non-veg, with obviously chicken. Very recently I found an exact substitute for the same curry which is vegan. Now, a lot of households in South India do make jackfruit biryani, they make jackfruit curry, but this specific dish is replica of akhni. Now, mostly Muslims, even from Hyderabad or anywhere in India, know this. It's a green curry which is so aromatic and so delicious that you will not even make out that the main ingredient here is jackfruit. It's my recipe, of course, my mother's recipe that I'm going to be bringing forth for you all to try in your kitchen. So without any further delay, I'm really excited. Let's just dive into it. For this recipe, which is our jackfruit green curry, the base is made of coriander. So I'll quickly take you all through all the ingredients. First and foremost, of course, jackfruit, that is about 250 grams. Coriander, loads of coriander. I'll show exactly how much I'm going to be using while I make the paste. Fresh grated coconut, about a cup. 2 medium-sized onions, finely chopped. 1 cup curd. Cashews to make the gravy nice and creamy, garlic, ginger, green chilies, some whole garam masala. So I have black pepper, I have cloves, I have dalchini, cinnamon stick and some tej patta. I'll take you all through the dry ingredients now. We have some whole jeera, roasted jeera powder, dhania powder, turmeric, red chili powder, garam masala, salt and oil to make a gravy. So the curd that I'm using here is peanut curd. Curd is optional. Like the last time I made this gravy at home, I did not use curd because I didn't have any handy and the gravy turned out equally good. But with curd, it just adds a little bit more texture to the gravy. So I'm going to use the curd now when I make this gravy for you guys. So I'm going to start by making the paste, which is the base of the gravy. I'm adding all my ingredients that I need to make the paste. A whole lot of coriander. Okay. 2 green chilies, about that much. Ginger, just roughly chopping all of this, and some garlic, about 4 garlic. To this I'm adding grated coconut, about, I don't think I'll use the whole cup, 3/4 cup. And few cashews, about 10 to 12 cashews. Water. All right. Okay, looks good. Wow. Nice and green. Wow. Okay. So you know what? I'm going to use up all the coconut. So when I make these recipes at home, I never measure. I just go by my judgment, like I always say. It's just that how it looks and how much quantity I decide then and there. I'm going to add some more coriander. So we want the color to be nice and green, and we want sufficient gravy for jackfruit. So yeah, that's that. Little water. There you go. Now blend, blend, blend. All right, let's check the consistency. Wow, it's a nice thick paste. Smells so good. So now that the base of the gravy is ready, I'm going to start boiling the jackfruit on one side and making my gravy on the other side. So let's do that. Start with boiling the jackfruit. Add water. Add salt in water, about a teaspoon. So this water is going to be discarded later on after the jackfruit is boiled. So doesn't matter how much salt you're going to add. And the jackfruit, I've cut it in pieces like these of this size, and it's washed, cleaned. So I just have to add it into the water. So by the time our gravy is getting cooked, the jackfruit will also be nice and soft. Okay, that's that. We'll start making gravy now. For that, putting my pan on heat. I'm gonna add oil, about that much. We need a lot of oil in this recipe, can't help. 2 tej pattas, 4 to 5 cloves, about 10 black pepper, and half a teaspoon of jeera, and I'll just break dalchini, about that much. My God. Okay, to this I'm going to add a few cashews, about 5 whole cashews, that is. Let's make this gravy really rich. I've added 2 green chilies in the paste that I made. 1 whole green chili that is just slit into it. And this is a garlic and ginger, finely chopped, crushed into the oil, about a tablespoon. A nice aroma. Oh wow, okay. Once that's done, we're going to add onions. These are 2 finely chopped onions. Onions are a bit transparent now, so we'll go ahead and add our other masalas, dry masalas, that is. Turmeric powder, about half a teaspoon, maybe a little more. Jeera powder, 1 teaspoon. And dhania powder, 1 teaspoon. Just gonna let this masala fry a little bit in oil. Red chili powder, so about half a teaspoon. Okay. Not too much of red chili powder because we don't want the color of the gravy to become red. So a little bit of that is good enough. We are adding the spices with garam masala and green chili. So add the paste. Okay, mix. Wow. Now this has to cook really well so that all the oil starts to separate, even from the coconut and from the oil that we've added in the tadka. It start to cook now. As we can see, it's leaving the pan and it's all coming in the center. At this point, I will add water and use whatever is left in this jar. I don't want to waste it. Just add a little bit of water. Oh man, this looks amazing. Oh, smells too good. I can't wait. It's already our lunch time when we are doing this recipe. Can't wait to cook and eat. So the jackfruit is already semi-cooked. We don't need to put that into this and cook for too long. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to shift the jackfruit to my gravy, so that all the aromas and everything gets nicely absorbed by the jackfruit. So let's do that. Jackfruit is ready. Wow, cooked. I think it is, yeah, nice and soft. Yeah. All right. Now we'll go ahead and strain this. We'll add this straight into our gravy. There you go. Just gonna mix, mix, mix. Oh. Irresistible. Okay. After giving this a nice mix, I'm going to add some water. We've not added salt yet, so add about a teaspoon salt to taste. So whatever. So if you see, it started to leave oil again. Now last but not the least is our curd. Add all of this actually. Oh man, look at that. Once this is done, I'm going to let it rest in this for about 2 minutes so that all the flavors are nicely soaked by the jackfruit and it becomes very nice, tender, moist, full of flavors with the gravy. So I'm just waiting for it to get cooked a little bit with the gravy, and then last 2 ingredients and we are done. Oh, deadly, deadly. Last ingredient is garam masala powder, which is about that much, not too much at all, because we've added whole garam masala in the tadka already. And this is something that I do with all my gravies and all. I just add about a pinch of sugar. I don't know what it is with sugar. Like if you try it, if you taste your gravies before adding that pinch of sugar and after adding, it just makes a whole lot of difference without making it sweet or anything. So I've done that, and how can I not add my favorite ingredient here, which is fresh coriander. Mix, mix, mix. just another minute. Okay, now it's time to serve it in our serving bowl. So amazing. So you can make it more thinner, thicker depending on your liking. I like to keep it semi-solid. Also, this can be layered with rice and it makes amazing biryani as well. I'm going to garnish it with some fresh, finely chopped coriander. As you see, my lunch is ready. I can't wait to try it with rice. Now this goes really well with paratha, roti, pulka, rice, and as I said, you can layer it in rice and make biryani also out of it. So I'm gonna just quickly mix. It reminds me of the gravy that my mother used to make in the childhood. That is how you can easily substitute your meat with plant-based ingredients. It is the gravy that gives it all the flavors, and if you let the jackfruit cook well in the gravy, it just absorbs all the flavors. And let me tell you another secret here. What I do is I cook this a day prior. Like if I have to eat it tomorrow for lunch, I cook it at night today and I leave it in the fridge overnight. After it's cooled down, I put it in the fridge. The next day, the jackfruit is absorbed everything, like all the flavors of the gravy are completely soaked and it becomes just like chicken. So do try it out. I really can't wait for you to try these substitutes in your kitchen and let me know how you liked it, because it's very simple. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, do give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and do consider subscribing to the channel, because we are going to be coming with such amazing recipes in this series, that is the vegan recipe series that is brought to you all in collaboration with Animal Climate and Health Safe Foundation. They do an immensely commendable work when it comes to spreading word about plant-based future. I'll be talking more about them in the coming videos. Until then, stay safe, feel good, and be blessed. Bye.